Hello students, I'm Ragni Tiwari, your English teacher, and I'm with the new topic for you today in grammar grade 8th. Well, this lesson is all about continuous tenses. It's all about how to form continuous tenses. Now, quite often we have seen that students have a tough time how to form a sentence when talking about an action either going on or happening in the present or will happen in the future. All right, so today we are going to discuss about how easy and how simple it is to form continuous tenses. Now do remember, in many grammar books this tense is referred to progressive tenses. What this tense is referred? It refers to progressive tenses. So don't get confused here, students. Both continuous and progressive mean absolutely the same thing, right? Now remember one thing, when you are talking about continuous action, okay, it can happen in the present, it can happen in the past, and it can happen in future, correct? So what we gonna start of it is to learn about today is present continuous tense. So students, what do I mean when I say present continuous tense? Actually, I mean an action that is going on at the moment in the current time, okay? Here I have written a formula or a structure for you, that is assertive sentence structure, assertive or affirmative sentence structure of present continuous tense, that is subject plus is, am, are. These are your auxiliary verbs, you can say helping verbs, okay, and our main verb should be in verb first form with the ing participles, right? Verb form with ing, it refers that we are actually forming continuous tenses, right? So if I say, what do you think if I say is, am, are? Okay, is, am, are, where to use and what it is going to be used when our subject is he, she, it, or somebody's name or someone's name. We are using this auxiliary is. When our subject is I, we are using am with the subject I. And whenever we are saying are, it means our subject should be you, we, they, right? So this is the structure of assertive sentence. Here is the structure of negative: subject, then is, am, are, and not a major change, only you are going to apply not just after auxiliary verb, okay? Subject, then auxiliary verbs, then not, verb first form with ing. Here two types of interrogative we are knowing. One is starting with the helping verb and another one which starts with question words, right? If our question sentence starts with helping verb, first we will write helping verb is, am, are according to our subject, then our subject verb first form with ing, and don't forget to mention question mark. And if our question sentence starts with the question word, write question word first, then your auxiliary verbs is, am, are, then subject and verb first form with ing and question mark. Here if our sentence is in negative or interrogative negative both, so not a major change, only you need to apply not just after the subject. Auxiliary verbs, subject, not, verb first form ing and question mark. Question word, auxiliary verb, not, here a little correction it needs, subject, right, and then not, verb first form ing participle, and then question mark. So student, these are your structures which you need to follow while forming continuous sentences, okay? So let's go through the examples. An example, the first example is, I am watching a movie. Here in this sentence, I is your subject. I is your subject. Am, because why I have used am here? Because our subject is I. That's why am. Here watch is our verb first form, and we have added ing participle to form it in a continuous sentence. Okay, so subject, auxiliary verb, verb first form with ing. Okay, if negative, I have written here, I am not watching a movie. After auxiliary verb, apply not, then verb first form with ing, subject, auxiliary verb, not, verb first form with ing. Interrogative, first one, am I watching a movie? Auxiliary verb, subject, verb first form with ing. It is your interrogative. Another one, interrogative, where, that is question word, auxiliary verb, then subject, verb first form with ing, right? This is called your object. Don't bother about it. What is main essential things? Main things is your structure, that is subject, auxiliary verb and the main verb with ing participle. Okay, if we talk about interrogative negative, just after the subject you will write not. Am I not watching a movie? Where am I not watching a movie? Another example, Joe is cooking dinner. Joe is our subject. It is someone's name. That's why I have used auxiliary is. Okay, and cook is our verb first form, and we have added ing participle with this cook. Joe is cooking dinner. If in negative, Joe is subject, is our auxiliary verb, then apply not, cook plus ing, cooking. Joe is not cooking dinner. Interrogative, first one, auxiliary verb, is Joe cooking dinner. If you want to write here in interrogative negative, just after the subject apply not. Right here, not. Okay, over here, why, another one, why is Joe cooking dinner? Right here, question word, auxiliary verb, subject, verb first form with ing. Okay, if it is it should also be in negative, interrogative negative. What to do? After the subject, right here, not. Another one, we are washing clothes. We are washing clothes. Subject is our we. It is plural subject. That's why I have used here are with this subject. Are verb first form wash with ing. We are washing clothes. Negative, we are not washing clothes. Interrogative, are we washing clothes? Another one, interrogative, how are we washing clothes? If you want to make it negative, interrogative negative, just after the subject apply here not. Here also not. Are we not washing clothes? How are we not washing clothes? So student, these are your examples. And one more thing, even here, if you want to make these sentences negative, simply use the word not, as I have told you. And similarly, if you want to make it shorter, these negative sentences, if you want to make it shorter, what you can do here, like suppose it has written is not, is plus not. To make it shorter, what you can write here, isn't, right? If it has written are not, are plus not, it becomes aren't. Okay, aren't. But if it has written am not, what going to be? If it has written am not, so you cannot contract it. Okay, you cannot contract it because it is not am not. There is no way to shortening that. You can only contract is and are. But remember, the constant thing is that or structure, that is this, it has written here subject, auxiliary verb, verb first form ing. Okay, negative after the auxiliary, interrogative, first auxiliary or question word, then subject, and then verb first form and ing. And if interrogative negative, auxiliary, subject, negative, verb first form ing, or question word, auxiliary, subject, negative, verb first form ing. So students, this is all about present continuous tenses. I hope you all will get it very clearly, and listen this video again and again to make it more clear. We will continue our next continuous form in our next video. Till then, take care. Good day.